This is for Year 11 methods. We're going to look at exercise 11H, question number 9. Now, question number 9 is quite important because it tells us how to solve for simultaneous equations when we're solving for the base, the basic model y equals a times b to the power x. Now, if you're given 2 points and none of the points is initial value, then we've got to find a way to solve for them simultaneously. Okay, so like normal simultaneous equations, we've got some data, 2 data points. When y equals 15, x equals 1, or when y equals 1875, x equals to 4. So let's sub that into the base case model, which is over here. Okay, so when y equals 15, I know x equals to 1. So it's 1. When y equals 1875, b equals, no, not b, x equals to 4. Can you see over equation 1 and equation 2? Now, the way to approach exponential simultaneous equations is we cannot add and subtract to eliminate variables. We have to divide because, as you can see, they're both times by a. So if we divide both sides by, if we divide equation 2 by equation 1, what happens is we've got 1875 divided by 15 equals a divided by a, which is 1. B4, b to the power 4 divided by b to the power 1. Using index laws gives you b to the power 3. Solve that on your hands. So 1875 divided by 15. These are big numbers, so you're not expected to know how to do this by hand. Well, if they are small numbers, then you are expected to know how to do this by hand, but these are big numbers, so you're not. Event solve. As you can see, we get b equals to 3. So b equals to 3 on our CAS. I sub this back into equation 1 because it's easier equation. 15 equals a times 3. So a must equal 5. Okay. So therefore your equation is y equals a, which is 5, times 3 to the power of x. Okay. The other way you can do it is still on your CAS. You can use the the simultaneous tool. So you can go 15 equals, I'm going to use x for a and y for b for convenience. Y to the power of 1, and you've got 1875 equals y to the power of 4. Now you got to be careful if the power's a fractional or something like that, and it's got a negative. Make sure you put a bracket around it. In this case, it's just one number, so you don't have that issue. And you're solving for x comma y. Okay, and you get the same answer. The other way you can do it is through spreadsheet. So if I go 115, so you just enter the coordinates there. 41875. Go highlight, go calc, regression, AB exponential, regression, and you can see you still get the same answer. A equals 3, B equals 5. Okay, so there are many ways to do it. I just want to highlight that for questions like part B, where you have a fraction, you cannot enter fractions directly onto the spreadsheet, so that's not an option. So you'll have to most likely for part B enter using the simultaneous tool. Okay, so you have to literally go. So when y equals 1, x equals 2. Okay, so x, y to the power 2. When y is 1 divided by 8, x is 5, power 5, and you're solving for xy, comma y. Okay, so you'll have to do it, you have to do it using the simultaneous function rather than spreadsheet. Okay, similarly for if you have surds as part of your coordinates, you've got to make sure if you want an exact answer, you've got to make sure you use the simultaneous function. So hopefully that helps. I'm not going to go over everyone. I'm assuming everyone can do a question like that. Now, I want to highlight that if you have a table of values, generally you can use the spreadsheet to work this out. So hopefully that helps.